Well, as you guys know, over the last 10-15 years, there's been a lot of attacks on Tommy Robinson. From the mainstream media to the political establishment, there's been a lot of propaganda. Now, his approach to life and politics was different a few years ago, and he admits that. He's got a different approach, but a lot of people made up their mind because they just listened to what the BBC tells them, for example. And it's interesting when we see people changing their mind on Tommy and actually apologizing. Look at this.
Afternoon, folks. I'm about to do a video I never thought I'd do. For any of you who know me, you'll know that I'm no fan of Tommy Robinson. I've always found his methods quite crass, very up in your face, and I thought he's, racist and whatever. Now, I'll be honest, most of what I know about Tommy Robinson is off the media. What I've read in newspapers, what I've seen on the telly, and what I've seen on social media that, admittedly, most of it has been posted by lefties. Now, I saw a couple more posts that piqued my interest. I thought I'm going to learn a little bit about this guy, and I've only delved into it for a couple of hours. I watched his documentary, Silenced, last night, and I did an hour or two research into him, and to my surprise, I couldn't actually find any real racist comments that Tommy had made. A couple of WhatsApp jokes and whatever between mates from years ago. But everything, the vast majority of what I found actually supports the opposite, that he's not in fact a racist, and that he is an investigative journalist who is anti-extremist and is in no way racist or Islamophobic. And especially that really surprised me, because obviously he's renowned for targeting Islam, but he's targeting Islamic extremism. He actually believes in freedom of religion. So, Tommy, if you do watch this, I'm sorry. I got you wrong. So it appears. And I know I'm going to get attacked by the left for this, but I can only go as I find. I wouldn't call myself a Tommy Robinson supporter as yet, because I've only done a couple of hours research. I don't know the full ins and outs, but if Tommy, if you watch this, I'd love to have a chat with you, mate. I'd love to find out what you're about, because from what the media say, you're a knob end. From what I've learned in my research, you're not. And from what I saw on your documentary Silence, you look like a top bloke. So yeah, I think Tommy's been painted with a rough end of the stick, and I'd like to see what he's about. If that gets me some flack, so be it. I'm not scared of a bit of flack. Really don't give a shit. As Farage said, if you're taking flack, it's because you're getting close to the target.